Juan David Ortiz was a U.S. Border Patrol supervisory agent based in Laredo, Texas. From everything that I could gather, he was a pretty straight-laced kid growing up. And then he joins Border Patrol and then becomes a supervisory agent in the Joint Intelligence Center. And that's when all these incidents occur. Police started finding victims in these rural sections of Webb County. And then over the course of the next 12 days, would find 4 victims. All 4 victims were sex workers. All of them had really sort of debilitating drug addictions. Juan David Ortiz actually committed all of these murders. He would pick up these women on San Bernardo Avenue, which is an avenue where sex workers knew to gather, and Ortiz would pick them up one after another and shoot them and basically leave them for dead. After each of the victims, he would go back to his job as a supervisory agent. So Ortiz was able to eavesdrop and keep ahead of his own murder investigation. The only reason Ortiz was apprehended was because he actually pulled a gun on a would-be 5th victim, Erika Peña. Ortiz drives her away and drives her to the back of a nearby gas station. And after he pulls a gun on her, she somehow manages to twist out of his grasp, and so she actually gets away. At that same gas station, there was a state trooper pumping gas there, and so she ran straight to him, and that's what kicked off the manhunt that led to his eventual arrest. And on that Monday morning was the first press conference basically announcing that he had already basically confessed to killing these 4 women. He was arrested in 2018, and then the trial doesn't happen in 2022. The trial took place over 8 days. The jury unanimously found him guilty, and he was sentenced to life in prison. I really wanted to write this book just to show a sort of fuller picture of who these women were. The more that I dug into it, the more that I realized that these women were really loved, and not just by their families, but by other people on the streets. So there were a lot of challenges and trying to find people who knew them and getting them to talk to me. And it just took me going back there over and over and over again until they just got so used to seeing me down there. These were women with full lives. Most of them had children. They had mothers and siblings who really cared for them, and they all wanted to get off the streets. They didn't want to be there. That was my sort of the driving force behind this book. Hopefully I've managed to do that.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these other videos from USA Today to stay up to date with all the latest news.